Hello, Akku here. Welcome to a little Elder Scrolls Online video. This is me on my little wood elf. I'm gonna say hello. Hello. This is my little wood elf Nightblade. I'm playing a female character because male wood elves look even more weird than the female ones do. Anyway, I'm in Crydil. It's a PvP place. I just thought I'd give you a little bit of a brief explanation of what the crack is. As you can see, we've got three factions. I am Dominion, Aldemary Dominion. We've got the Daggerfall Covenant, a blue, and we have got the Ebonheart Pact, a red. And you see they've both got, well, we've all got home bases. There's these two in the corners that I don't think can be taken by any enemies. And then you can spread out from there. You can take keeps, these things, castles and stuff. And there's also a man, a wood lumber mill, yeah, and a farm. So they provide resources for the castles and stuff. Pretty cool. As you can see, we're pretty well pushed back here. If we look on the, what is it, L? If we look on there, we're second now. We was winning last night, but it looks like we're being overtaken. And as you can see, I'm a rank 3. And the campaign rewards here. The campaigns run for 66 days. Sorry, for 90 days, I think, in total. Does it say on here somewhere? I'm sure it says on here it's 90 days. Campaign lasts for 90 days with no special rules. There we go. So this is probably started at the first of these betas, and it's going to run anyway. As you can see, the more you put in, is the higher your reward will be at the end of the 90 days. So currently, I've been doing a little bit of this since last night. I'm at rank 3. I've got a total of, I'm about halfway to rank 4 there. If you look on here, leaderboard, you can see that overall for my faction, I am 1082 in rank, and there's a top 20. That's oh no, that's not a faction. That's overall. Oh, 1082 overall. That's not bad. I'm at the top 1000 nearly. There you go. There's the top 100 people. Yeah. So you come into these, either one of these two areas. That's a Waishran. That's how you get back to the normal world. If you want to go back, you run down there and you go back. Now this place has got all kind of stuff. It's got stable masters, armor vendors. The armor vendors are pretty cool. It's got quest givers as well. There's some along this wall and some other ones. And then we've got this one across here. It's got certain different things. It's got crafting stations, and other stuff. It's got a bank. All good stuff. What we can do is we can go to one of these little transistor shrines here, and it'll take us to anything that's got these paths to it. See these yellow paths? These yellow paths are indicating that I can actually travel to these ones, so I can travel there. So if I click on this, we'll see that, oh, there we go, the green ones are the ones I can travel to. So I can't go there yet because it's not currently connected, but these ones that are green, we're actually connected. I think that should be connected soon, as looks like we've just taken that. But that's where the battle's going on by the look of it. So that's how you travel. There we go. It's just connected, look. So now we can travel there. Before we go, these are quite useful to have. I'm going to just delete this quest. Can I abandon quest? I can. Crydil, kill enemy players. Let's abandon that. So you see I've abandoned that. Now we've got a quest giver over here. This one's quite easy to do. Just killing players. We've got these. These are all got quests on. I've got the other ones. As you see in this zone, I've got about 6 quests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 when I've got this one. So if I pick this up, it's just nice and easy. Kill 20 players. And there it is. So I set that as my focused. Kill 20 players. I'm finding this quite easy. Kill 20 players. What that does, it gives me currency. If you look in your bar, you've got this currency. This green stuff. Killing 20 players gives you 1,000 of them, which is quite nice. I've been buying some armour just to see what it's like. It gives you 169 gold and 1,000 of them green credits that are called alliance credits. Now what I've been spending it on, just to check things out, is I came across here and I looked in these merchants that were underground last night. Oh, they're back. They're not underground anymore. They'd fallen underground last night. And you can see on here we've got random green and blue items up to level 50. What I was doing, I was paying 6,000. There we go, 6,000. So I got myself a couple of blue medium level 15 medium armors. I'm level 16. I wear medium armor. You can see there I've got a helmet and some shoulders. So I spent 12,000 just to see what kind of thing I'd get. That's pretty cool. And yeah, that's a bit random. This is probably going to be a good source of getting the things you need for crafting, the upgrades, if that's what you want to do. You can also use these credits on siege vendors, which if I look at my map, I believe that's a siege vendor. Yep, siege merchant there. Pretty cool. So I'll head into the battle in just a second. Now, as I said, I'm at level 16. I'm a Nightblade, which is kind of like a stealthy character. I put all my points into stamina. Skill-wise, I am a bow user. You get 5 skills on your bar. I've got 2 weapon sets actually. My second weapon set is a restoration staff. If I switch to it, I'll show you. There we go. That's a restoration staff. I've only got one skill from that. That's the first one there, grand healing. I want to get healing up for some of the passives. Specifically that one there, increase all healing done by 3%, because my class skills actually heal me. There's a message from my mate there. 1 second. Right, how do I do this again? I didn't think I was stealthed. Invites a group. There we go. Oh, it's because he's already in a group with me, in a different character. Let me, what's the group tab? Oops. That's the guild. Don't worry about that. Pretend you didn't see that. Fuck's it. Right. How do I do this? Group. There we go. Leave group. There we go. And now invites a group. Right, there we go. I'm in a group with Funk Train. Cool. As you say, I got my horse by mistake then. I've bought the digital Imperial Edition, which gives you a horse. So I thought I'm going to play this for at least 30 days, so I might as well make it a bit easier on myself, have a horse. Right, so yeah, my skills. I'm a bow user. You get 5 skills on your bar. My secondary skill, which opens up at level 15, I've got Restoration Staff. Now, I've got that Grand Healing, which is pretty cool. It lets me... Let me get back off my horse. It lets me just put a heal down on the floor that does a little heal over time, which is quite nice. I've also got in there, on that second bar, this thing, Rapid Maneuver. That's an actual PvP skill. That's that thing there. Increase movement speed in nearby allies by 17% for 20 seconds. That's pretty nice. It's a little speed buff for running from keep to keep. Pretty useful. Anyway, my main skills. I say I want the healing stuff for some of these passives. Blocking spells restores magic. Bit of a damage buff there. So you're limited to the amount of active skills you've got, but you can get more passives. So it's good to have loads of extra skill points. I'll be doing a series on all the Sky Shards. Sky Shards every 3 gives you an extra skill point. I'll be maxing out my skill points. I want as many as I can get, because it gives you a lot more passive stuff. Now, some of these are only when you've got a staff equipped, but my class skills, for example, Siphon in there, Swallow, which I've not actually got on there, I might as well put on there. Oh, I just stealthed myself. I can Siphon even when I've got a healing staff equipped, so switching weapons pretty useful for me, I think. I'm still learning, so I have to change all this around. Anyway, my main skills then, my bow skills and my main bar. Let's go back to my main bar. Now, I'm using middle mouse button for that, but middle mouse button by default lets you look behind, so when you're running, so I might have to change that back, because knowing what's behind you is pretty useful. Right then, so my main bar there, but one of my 3 attacks are my bow attacks. This is the basic one. Now these skills morph once you've got to level 4 in them, so this is the second tier of this skill. Each time you get to the end of level 4, you can change it, I think up to 5 times. So there's either 4 or 6 in total, and each one branches from the last, so people are going to end up quite different. The upgrade I took on this makes it so it interrupts spells, so I'm kind of primary targeting casters and stuff. So that's my main opening damage once I've done an opening shot. Now what I mean by that is, if you left click, you just do a normal arrow shot. If you hold left down, you do a power shot. And because I've got certain skills that increase my damage from range and stuff like that, what I've been using is stealth, open with a stealthed big shot, then hit my number 1, which poisons, then hit my number 2, which is my life steal, which I'll get to in just a sec. Well, that's my number 1 skill. My number 3 skill has got a knockback on it, which is nice. So if melee coming at me, I can keep pushing them back with that. It snares them and knocks them back, so it keeps melee off me a little bit, which is pretty cool. And so that's my bow, yeah. And then my class skills, I've got 1 in shadow. What this does, it gives me an instant stealth, which gets me out of trouble a bit. It also increases my crit rating because I've upgraded that, so that if I do in combat, I can quickly stealth and then get a big shot off with a 70% crit chance bonus, so it'll almost certainly crit, which is very nice. Yeah, so that's my shadow skill. The reason why I want that is for these passives. Now that one increases stamina when I use that invisibility, and this one actually increases armor spell if I'm coming out of stealth or invisibility. So I think that works for my normal stealth as well, not just the invisibility there, but because I've got a stealth skill slotted, that helps. And then my Siphoning is where my other 2 skills are coming from. Swallow Soul it does damage and it heals me of amount of damage, so it's keeping me topped up, which is pretty useful. And I also, if that's slotted, I can also take 7% more healing from all sources. So that's kind of why I'm going with the staff as well. Even with that slotted, that gets me more healing from using the staff, which is nice. And yeah, that's pretty cool. And then this one, Prolonged Suffering, is a mez. So if I'm fighting more than one target, I can get one mezzed and keep them on the fight for a little bit, hopefully. And then finally is my ultimate. Your ultimate skill builds up and then you can use it. I don't particularly like this sort of it. It's not really helping this character because it's really short range. What I'm probably going to do is, when I can, get this War Horn, which increases magic and stamina. So yeah, right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump to somewhere where I can get a fight going. Let's come out of stealth. Use this. We'll get to the furthest forward one we can. There we go. So you can see on the map there, you can see where Kel is. When we load in. Right, so if you look on the map there, you can see that little white chevron there is where Kel's at. He's at the fight there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to there. Now, part of the reason why I got a horse is it makes getting around in here a bit quicker. So let's go on a bit of a journey. You can see under my bar at the top there's a little red thing indicating you press H to get in your horse. Now your horse's stamina bar, you see if I press sprint the stamina bar goes down, it doesn't go back up unless I stop. The horse's stamina is below my stamina bar there, see it's gone back up now. So your horse's stamina bar only goes back up if you stop. You can feed your horse and stuff. Once a day you can feed your horse and that'll increase its carrying capacity, its stamina or its speed. So over a period of the time you play you can possibly get your horse to max stats. I'm not 100% sure it works. But what we're doing, I'm going to head down to this bridge. You see I've changed a couple of things from default in the settings. I've got it so that health bars are on all the time. By default health bars only show if people have taken damage. And I've also got it so that even my home alliance shows their alliance tab above the head, which is why I can see this guy's little Aldemir Dominion thing up above his head there. Now, by default, they're not on. They're in the gameplay settings. Settings, gameplay. No, it's not. Is it interface? So, health bars. There we go. By default, they're set to injured, so they only show if people are injured. I've turned them on for both friendly and enemies. Just gives me and lets me see players a little bit easier. Oh, I've been shot. Some sneaky bastard there. So I'm going to stealth. I'm going to try and survive by switching weapon. No, I'm dead. Well, he did well there. Right, I'm going to come back. Be ready for that guy this time. Well, unfortunately, that guy being killed, his body was over there somewhere when I came back. So I'm heading on to where the fight was. Now, as you can see now, the tower that was red is now yellow, so that means we've taken it, and the fight's moved on, so we're quite a bit way further up. So that was where I was heading to. Unfortunately, I missed the action due to that death. So I'm going to cut again until I'm going to make my way up there where we're fighting to try and get all of that keep. We're pressed a little bit far in. We've taken the outlying buildings, the lumber mill, the mine, and the farm. And once I get up there, I'll come back on and I'll try and show a bit of action without me dying. So here we are at the fight. We'll see if my frame rate gets hammered. As you can see, we've got some siege weapons attacking this castle, and you can see there's defenders on the walls there. And because I have got the health bars turned on, they're a little bit more visible than they would be otherwise. I'm going to skate outside here, outside the range of their artillery weapons, their ballistas and stuff, if possible. So what you've got is, you've got people who've purchased this siege stuff. That's so there we go. Now I've got a couple of kills from when I came up here last time. I've actually been up here once already. Unfortunately I died. That is an NPC there. So NPC spawn to protect the villages as well, the castles as well. Oh, I'm on fire. So I like to be able to switch to the staff, do a bit of healing like that, and I can switch back to my bow. This is another of the alliance skills. This is from the support menu. Say I took the run speed one. This bubble's another one that you can use. That stops you taking damage. Now I wonder where we're actually going into this place from. Looks like we're just quite aimlessly at the minute. Pummeling all the walls. There's a lot of people up there, aren't they? Oops. I went to a tab there. There we go. You see there's people up on the walls there. If we get close enough that our skills are in range. Skills are 28 meters. So you have to be pretty close, well within the ballista range. Right, I'll go quiet for a bit and I'll wait until we're in a better position to actually show some action. I'll start shooting some fools. Back in a bit. Okay, then I'm back, and our little outpost here is under attack. I'm going to try and sneak in through a postern door and do a bit of defence. Now, defence seems a little bit better for video. I've run up a few times and died a couple of times. It's not been great video, so I've got rid of it. I'm in Skype chat now with. Can I get in the postern? Let me in. No, it seems I can't. I thought I could get in that door, but it looks like I cannot. That's unfortunate. Oops. Oh. There's two of them, which is unfortunate for me. Oh, I've been stunned. Get out of there.
I've took it.
Oh, right, that's maybe why I couldn't get in. So you see there the combination of the stealth and healing staff helped me a bit. I was a bit of a chump though, to be honest. But, yeah, they've got that back off us, so I couldn't get in there in time to actually do any good. That was an NPC on me there. Let's get some mana back and try and get some health back.
You've got reinforcements coming in. There's a good few of our lot coming up with me now.
Right, we've got people coming in, which is good yet. Looks like we're going to fight and try and set this back then. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't manage to get in there. If
there's a guy over here, dude. Is it overextended? A couple of them.
So, yeah, if I could have got in there up on the walls, it's quite good for my class to be up on the walls and shooting down on people. It's actually quite good being under the wall, shooting up at them as well. See this grid thing here, you can actually shoot through it, which is quite nice. That maybe explains why I couldn't get through the postern. I was maybe in the process of taking it while I got to it. I'm pretty sure you can get through them if you do actually own the thing, own the building. Let's get this guy. Oh, that got pulled in, got suckered. Got too close trying to get a kill on that guy. Well, there we go. Yeah, again, I think probably not great footage, but that was me trying to get into a keep. I'm going to carry on doing a bit of fighting. I'll maybe record a bit more in a bit. Okay then, I'm back for the last bit of this video. We've been pushed back all the way down to this bridge that we went through earlier, which is quite fun. So they pushed us all the way back to here, and it's a bit of it's what Gunny I would call a clusterfuck, certainly. There's people everywhere. Getting in is quite dangerous. There's artillery everywhere. I'll try and get a bit closer to stay alive. But next time I die is going to be the end for this video. I think for this first look at what the PvP is like in here. Now it's very similar to Guild Wars if you've played Guild Wars. There's well no, it's kind of similar. The layouts of the maps kind of similar, but this is just one big map rather than what we're doing down here. One big map rather than multiple maps. Right, let me see what I do here. I'm gonna die, I'm sure. Come on. Oh, I'm already dying. Oh, look at that. Here I go. Oh no.
Why are you so deep? You've got a phone again.
Let's see what was going on.
So deep.
I'll come back out there, I think, and switch back to my boat. You can't really see a lot, can you? Now this is quite interesting. This water down here, if you try swimming across it, you just die. It doesn't actually tell you until you're in the water, which is fun. But that was a bit sneaky, wasn't it? Well, let me change back to my bow. I'll try and get a couple of kills before I wrap up. Now, I'm not actually sure what's giving me these kills because I've not actually fired anything. Now, what possibly I've done is I've possibly healed people who are now killing people.
I'm AoEing like a maniac if you're getting me.
Oh, right, so yeah, it might be because I'm grouped for you then, yeah? Looks like we're pushing them back a bit.
I'm literally volleying that building constantly.
Oh, I'm dead. Right, well, there we go. That's it's a little bit too congested here to do alright. And I seem to be really shit at PvPing on camera, which is news. Anyway, thank you as always for watching. I hope it was entertaining. A bit of a look at how it works in here. I'll be doing more videos from Elder Scrolls, so I'll be playing it anyway, so I'll be doing videos anyway. So I hope you join me for them. Cheers. Bye.